Tuvimos la oportunidad de estar en el Yankee Stadium en la celebración de la herencia hispana y en la conferencia de prensa de Aaron Boone. Nos habló sobre su visita al Museo Roberto Clemente y también el impacto de los peloteros latinos en el béisbol de las Grandes Ligas. Veamos.
You know, we just got back from Pittsburgh, and I got to go to the Roberto Clemente Museum for the first time. It was an amazing thing. You know, I've grown up in this game and appreciate the history of the game. So to get to see something like that and the impact Roberto Clemente had on not only baseball but the world was a really impactful evening for me to get to go do that. And now, as far as Latino players, you know, we are only seeing a larger group of Latin American players impact our game and shine, and you know, some of the game's greatest players, many of the game's greatest players are Latin American. And you know, I grew up in Southern California. I wish I could better do this in Spanish with all you guys. Maybe next year I'll give it a crack. But I've always had an appreciation for, first of all, how difficult. You know, just in my experience, I remember getting traded at the trade deadline and how much of a transition having nothing to do with baseball was for me. I can only imagine going to another country, trying to reach your goal of being a Major League Baseball player, all while maybe not knowing the language, not knowing the culture, maybe your first time experiencing any of it. So the respect and admiration that I have for people that are able to, you know, succeed on a grand level here is something that I certainly appreciate and respect. And to now see how organizations, I know how our organization is, but every organization is so invested now in Latin American players, and but more so in just the baseball players, and you know, our role and responsibility in helping to assimilate, educate, and ease that transition into the culture has certainly grown leaps and bounds from, you know, when I played, you know, or was first coming up 20, 25 years ago.